Hi, my name is Togunde, and today we are going to use Windows Server 2012 to learn how to deploy Active Directory domain controllers. As you can see, Server Manager is more colorful, it has more words, it's pretty much made for anyone to understand. So if you were not familiar or if you were a beginner when it came to using Windows Server, this would most likely be easier for you to use compared to 2008. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add Active Directory domain services because it's required before you configure the server as a domain controller. So let's go ahead, open Server Manager. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Active Directory Domain Services box and then add all of the features. It's important when a box like this pops up, one of these pop-up boxes come up, and to read what's in the box, because if you don't, sometimes you might install something you don't need, or you can install something that's along the lines of a virus. Right now it's just going to go ahead and start installing. It'll take just a few moments, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so right now the installation has succeeded, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to give it a few moments before I go to the next step. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and use Server Manager to deploy a second domain controller. I'm going to go ahead and promote the server to a domain controller. I'm going to save this script to my desktop because I will need it later, most likely. Close out of it. Okay, all prerequisite checks passed successfully, so I'm going to go ahead and begin the installation. Okay, so now the installation is finished, and it does say that this server was successfully configured as a domain controller. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And then last but not least, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and verify the new domain controller. Still in the server manager, I'm going to go to the tools menu in just a few moments. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and look at the servers. And DC and server 1 are verified as domain controllers now. Perfect. Okay, so that's pretty much finished. So I do hope that today in the lab that you learned how to deploy Active Directory domain controllers using this new and improved Windows Server 2008 using Server Manager. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.